I don't know what goes on like the minds of companies for them to just consistently always make decisions that seem to just suicide bomb their reputation. It seems to me like every single company has two different wolves inside of them. One wolf says, what if we maintain our good reputation and good standing, where no matter what, people at least like us, even if our company's sales aren't that well? And then the other wolf is just like, what if we do the stupidest fucking thing of all time and completely debase us and make it so we have legitimately no support in any capacity? And almost exclusively, they take the latter wolf, that the evil wolf wins inside of them. And because of that, they do some of the dumbest shit of all time. And we saw another example of this in the past couple of days with the game Party Animals kind of just doing one of the dumbest moves of all time in regards to their reputation. And they just made it so that like every single person worth their weight in playing their game mad at them. So the stupid choice that they made was doing a AI video contest where they tweeted on their account 2 days ago saying, Party Animals AI video contest is about to begin. What wild ideas have you had for Party Animals? Join the Golden Paw Awards now. Party Animals' first AI video contest. A short film you've been dreaming of making. A story that breaks all the rules. A character tribute to your favorite beast. In the past, ideas like these can only exist in your head. Now with AI, they finally have the chance to become reality. So we're inviting you to bring your ideas to life with AI during 9 a.m. May 14th to 8:59 a.m. August 31st Pacific Time. Post your video with the hashtags Party Animals AI video contest and Party Animals for a chance to win a share of $75,000 in cash prizes. Get those paws moving and creating. And then they posted like a bunch of videos or a bunch of like images. I'm assuming this is also AI generated image, or maybe they for some reason commissioned an artist just like suck the dick of AI. I don't really know. And they have a bunch of rules and requirements going on. It has to be any positive content centered around the Party Animals IP. They have to make sure it's only positive. These are the cash breakdowns and what you get, as well as just a bunch of different additional rules that they have. And surprisingly, if we scroll around legitimately an inch, you can see that not a single person liked this tweet really at all. I mean, like, it does have 560 likes, but they got ratioed to all hell. They got their ass blown out the kingdom come by a bunch of people hating on them. Like, look at this. We got Rubber Ross here. 21,000 likes to their 561, just getting a ratio to oblivion. And like, this is just such a confusing thing to do. It makes absolutely no sense to me why they would decide to do this. And like, the only thing that can maybe like make me think about why they try to do this is like they saw kind of this trend going on where there is like an on average slope decline. Obviously they have peaks and valleys, but if we go from here to here, there has been kind of a consistent decline in the amount of people playing, which really isn't surprising considering this is like a party game. It's kind of like Game Beast, where you always have like a consistent number of people playing, but it won't be like the most played game of all time. But even then, I don't know why they decided to do an AI video contest instead of just like a fan art contest or anything like that. I don't know what their philosophy was behind the AI part. And obviously, because they saw a bunch of people getting mad at them, they tried to backtrack a little bit and say sorry for their misdeeds. And they did this by putting out this tweet right here, which really doesn't have anything better to say other than like they trying to say they're sorry. They go, hey everyone, we'd like to address the recent discussion around the AI video contest. And first of all, we're sorry for upsetting players with this event. We're also sorry that we didn't communicate with everyone clearly enough before the event started. Our original goal was to lower the barrier to creation. In past contests, we saw players with great ideas and scripts who couldn't fully bring them to life because they weren't familiar with tools like editing, modeling, and animation software. We hoped AI could be a more accessible tool that lets more people take part. That said, we understand the concerns around AI content, and we are not trying to dismiss handmade work or disrespect creators. To us, AI is just another tool. What we really care about is the idea, the expression, and the final work. We like to leave the next step up to the community. Please vote on what we should do. Cancel the AI video contest, change it to a non-AI creation contest, keep the AI category and add a separate handmade category. If you have another suggestion outside of these options, please feel free to share it as well. Thank you. And once again, not a lot of people really like this tweet, as you can see. And so they did like the classic pro AI argument where it's like, it actually lowers the barrier of entry to people who just like are so incapable of doing art by themselves. Their old fickle hands can't create art, when in reality, like the entire consensus around like AI generated art, if you're not a dumbass, has been AI art just like exclusively steals from people because it had to be translating, and that is just art that people have already made, and so it just steals people's art. And the entire purpose of art is not only like to express human emotions and get a human idea across, it also kind of shows the amount of work someone has put into like perfecting their craft. And so you could say that AI makes it more accessible, but AI just takes away the human part of the entirety of art. And to call it art is like kind of offensive to people who actually like make good art in the first place. And then the second thing is, instead of just saying like, oh, our bad, we're not going to do this at all, they say, all right, it's time for you guys to figure out what the fuck we're doing here, instead of accepting that they did it wrong and just completely scrapping the idea, where they aren't even like fully apologizing, because once again, they are saying that, there's a potential that they keep the AI contest as you can see here, I just clicked on one of the 3 options just because I don't fucking know. I accidentally misclicked the change the non-AI contest. But the cancel the AI contest is overwhelmingly winning. I guess I added to the second category, which is the second most, and only like 10% of people are saying keep the AI and then change it to the non-AI track. And you can see that some people are like trying to, I guess, defend AI, but like their reasoning for why they need to keep AI is to defend it against AI racists, which like I don't really know if I can consider these people like legitimate human beings whose opinion on the matter should be considered. But I guess, you know, everyone's allowed to speak. It's just that some people are fucking stupid. And this is what we're no hate, I guess, slight hate to this person right here. That's a dumbass take. You're fucking stupid. I think it's just really funny how consistently we see so many of these companies, especially when like with the output of AI, where they just completely suicide bomb their reputation. Like, I don't really think anyone had negative reactions toward party animals. People are like, oh, it's a fun little game. It's like the furry gang beast. Who really gives a fuck? And like no one hated on it. And then they went, you know what? I don't think people hate us enough. Let's do an AI video contest and see how people react to this. Most people weren't happy. I guess an overwhelming supermajority, 90% of people are saying, you're fucking stupid for doing AI. Why are you doing this in the first place? And that's just like whoever voted on this poll. And once again, you might have had a dumbass like me who accidentally voted for the wrong option. It's always just intriguing to me how it's kind of become this common consensus among everybody that like AI generated images or videos, I guess like mainly on people who are online, like in the gaming space, who usually are vocal opinions. Like a lot of really big creators also have this take. And it's crazy to see how companies fail to see this and then do these stupid ideas where they like just like choose the worst possible option for these art contests. And I would love to see the internal discussion that they had to have in the Party Animals like organization to even attempt to justify it. Maybe it was just like one person being like, guys, I have a big idea to save our company to really get us back on the map. And then everyone just said, you know what? You're like 20 years old. Go ahead and do it. And then the intern fucked them over entirely. Legitimately no idea what possibly could have gone through in their thought process with this. But I guess, you know, they got what they deserved, it seems. And so, sucks to suck, party animals. But that's really all I got to say for today. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.